ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and it seems we've got a Fallout heavy news cycle uh, this month because I saw this article from comicbook.com, which, by the way, could be full of lies. They're known for having ridiculous statements. But the new Fallout show in the works, but it's not based on the game you're expecting. So I saw this and I was like, I am seriously curious because the Fallout TV show isn't based on the game I was expecting. It's its own contained story that is supposed to affect, from what I remember reading, in-game universe lore. So it does tie into it's all one universe. So the TV show Fallout is supposed to connect to the games, except they've kind of already ruined it with Mr. House, but we'll not get into that because that's something else I gotta observe the second episode, rewatch the first episode again, take some notes because there's some things you miss on the first watch. Even the second watch, sometimes you miss things. But I'm rambling now. I'm trying to guess what game could it be, and I'm thinking maybe they're making one based on Fallout 76 because that doesn't have any like real story. The users create the story. That was all I could think of because I don't see them going to 1 or 2 just because of how complex the narrative is, and 3 and 4 are their own narratives. Vegas is its own narrative, although we're about to see what they're gonna do with that. But let's dive in and see what game is gonna be made into a TV show from Fallout. Prime Video struck gold with Fallout Season 1. Eh. The streamer's recently launched second season has drawn a positive reaction as well. While a Fallout Season 3 seems like an inevitability at this point, it might not be the only Fallout themed show in the mix. Hang on. Might. Are we in rumor territory now? I hate rumors. A new report indicates that a second Fallout themed series is in the works, but it's not based on the game you're expecting. Is it a report or is it a leak? Is it what is this? All right, let's keep reading and see if we can find out. In a new report from Film and TV insider Jeff Schneider, it's stated that a major expansion of the Fallout franchise is in the works at Prime Video, which is evidently a reality competition series based on the hit mobile and tabletop game Fallout Shelter. Crap! You're right. It was not the game I was expecting. Uh, this is gonna be stupid. A reality competition series based on Fallout Shelter. I've never played Fallout Shelter. I don't care about mobile versions of games. I've never played Diablo Immortal. I've never played Call of Duty on a fucking phone. I don't want PC gaming experiences on mobile devices because they can't handle it. Don't tell me they can, they can't. Just end of discussion. But a reality show based on Fallout, this is going to be dumb. Oh man. I don't know. It's one of my favorite franchises, and Amazon's just ruining it. The game will have players acting as overseers. Oh, fuck. Is that the premise of the game? Who must build and manage their own vault and keep their dwellers alive with food, water, and power. All right. It might be funny to watch people fail at this. I will give pause for now. The series could be taking place inside a vault, but it's also mentioned that it may be multiple vaults, which would be funnier. You want multiple overseers. You want to compare how well people handle this shit. And production is expected to start next year. The understanding right now is that Fallout Shelter will be executive produced by Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy through their Kilter Films banner, and it will be produced alongside Bethesda Game Studios. Fallout Shelter could become another Squid Game, the challenge style hit. Expanding the Fallout universe makes all the sense in the world for a Prime Video, especially since it appears to have delivered back-to-back stellar seasons. It's almost like this guy got paid to write this review. You might expect it to draw inspiration for one of several hit Fallout games or even their successful DLCs, but instead it's drawing from a much different type of game. While it might be a surprising adaptation, that doesn't mean it's a bad one. Fallout Shelter was a hit mobile game first and then eventually made its way to consoles and even the tabletop. It's on consoles. I've seen the board game like at my local game store, but like why do they put mobile games on consoles? The game puts you in a role of an overseer of the vault and its inhabitants, and you'll need to take care of all sorts of things to keep the vault going. You'll need to build new rooms to accommodate new that join the vault, and each room allows you to generate more resources while opening up additional options to keep your dwellers happy. That's on all on top of needing to defend your vault from outside threats and the challenge of keeping all those plates in the air continues to increase over time. With Squid Game, the challenge showing how you can take the prevalent reality elements of a show and turn them into their own external series. It actually makes a lot of sense for Fallout the game Fallout to go the same way, especially since it already has a game with all these built-in elements. The competition aspect will be interesting in terms of how they have players interact with each other and how someone actually wins the game. But if it all comes together, Prime Video could have found another inventive way to expand the franchise's brand that feels distinct from the main series and that can only be a good thing for the franchise. Fallout Season 2 is currently streaming on Prime. No, it can't only be a good thing. I don't know where this concept of "it can only get better" comes from because things can absolutely get worse. They can absolutely get worse. But di Prime Video could have found another inventive way to expand. No, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. Again, how do you win? That's a good point. What I don't watch reality TV, so I'm not sure about what the point of it is. I might give this a watch just because I keep a Prime subscription. Partly because I forget to cancel it, and partly because I like being able to just order some shit sometimes and have it get to me delivered real quick. And it's nice to be able to just turn on and watch Invincible. One of my favorite shows, even though it's drastically different from the comic, but that's fine. There are well, no, it's just they wanted to adapt it differently. Robert Kirkman has that right. He can do whatever he wants. He invented it. But yeah, there you have it. New Fallout show based on Fallout Shelter. I don't know who saw this coming. Not me. Fallout Shelter's not even my radar. I'm over here imagining like a Fallout 76 based TV show. I was thinking maybe it might be animated. Like deep down, I'm like, maybe they'll do an animated Fallout show. I would love an animated Fallout show. You could really do some good shit with that. But Shelter? A mobile based game? All right. Well, like I said, I'll reserve my opinions for now until it comes out. But they're not high and they're not hopeful, but they are expectant. And that's all I have for this article. And that's all I have for this video. This is your host, Belmont, signing out.